Still on the Mandela Day theme, Adopt a School Foundation is championing a school shoe campaign alongside volunteer initiatives. The foundation says it wants to better resource pupils in need to have access to footwear. For more on this, we are now joined by Zelda Jacobs, the communications manager at Adopt a School Foundation. Zelda, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Now, in accordance to Adopt a School Foundation, what do you perceive as a conducive environment for both schooling and teaching?
So Adopt a School Foundation was formulated to basically support schools in disadvantaged areas, mainly in rural communities as well as urban areas, providing a holistic model that basically supports schools with infrastructure, with curriculum development, with social welfare challenges that learners face, as well as assisting and developing the school leaders. So what we deem basically as a conducive learning environment is an environment where all of those four pillars are met.
And I mean, as an NPO, your vision is to create a dynamic, transformed and accessible schooling environment that produces capable global citizens who meet the developmental needs of Southern Africa. We also know that 65% of children attending early learning schooling within South Africa are failing to thrive. Do you believe there are any initiatives that Adopt a School Foundation can take part in, or what communities can do to assist children in early learning so that by the time they get to school, they are not faced with some of the challenges that Adopt a School Foundation would be able to, or rather see in those children when they get to a schooling phase?
Over and above with the learners not being able to thrive, what Adopt a School Foundation does is invest in curriculum, but not only looking at learners, but also looking at the educators and some of the gaps and challenges that we find within our education system. So we focus on developing educators in educator development that looks at your mathematics, your English, your literacy, and we also focus on the Grade R facilities to also ensure that they're conducive to teaching and learning. And over and above that, we also assist them with resourcing, because what we often find in our schools is that they don't have the required resources. And we also find that some of the educators do also experience curriculum gaps, which is then where we assist as a foundation.
And talking about assistance, Mandela Day is around the corner, and your shoe drive, the shoe campaign, is also about to take part. Just take us through what the shoe campaign is about, who are the beneficiaries, where do you source the shoes from, and whoever wants to take part, how can they become a part of this drive?
Yes, so every Mandela Day this will be our 11th one, where we basically partner with corporate South Africa to go back to school for a day and invest their 67 minutes of active citizenship, where they basically volunteer and conduct renovations at the school. And as of last year, what we also found was that over and above renovations, there's actually quite a lot of learners that are still in need of school shoes. Many of our learners are still traveling harsh terrains without proper footwear. So as of last year, we then incorporated the school shoe drive. We then requested corporates to also assist in providing school shoes for learners. And that is something that is coming up for our Mandela Day. So basically, we do have corporates that are currently on board, which is the Cyril Ramaphosa Foundation, BP Southern Africa, Phoenix Contact, Mirafa Resources, and Royal Huskening, who have basically purchased packages that include the school shoes, the renovations at the school, light refreshments on the day, and also to assist in feeding the learners. So we are calling on further corporates to come on board and join the initiative. And they can basically visit our website, which is www.adopterschool.org.co.za, or they can email us on info@adopterschool.co.za to be part of the initiative and support more learners and definitely reach more schools through renovations.
Speaking of renovations, on Mandela Day, you will be at a school in Kagiso, I believe, doing some light renovations. Are you looking for any volunteers from the community itself in assisting on the day?
So when we visit the school, it's the volunteers will actually be the corporates that have purchased that have donated towards the packages. And then from the communities, we've basically sourced people that would be able to assist us in guiding us with the painting, with the gardening. So it's actually professional services that we'll be acquiring from the community itself.
All right, Zelda, thank you so much for your time this evening. We wish you all the best on Mandela Day and for all those beneficiaries to continue benefiting from your services. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. That's Adopt a School Foundation Communications Manager, Zelda Jacobs.